Yeah.
He's problematic. Okay. Okay.
I'm expecting a metagram call-out post any day.
Yeah.
A meta longer.
A meta long. I hate that. Let me just post my meta longer right now.
Yeah.
Just talk
Octopus
shit.
looked at me funny.
He looked at me funny.
These are mostly the experiences of my friend. They said it was okay for me to post, but I'm gonna keep them anonymous. Okay. Okay, I feel fucked up for joking about this.
You're good. Alright, so
Thank you.
am I walking here with you,
Also,
or
I have
am
both legs again.
I menacingly? Yeah, you do have both legs again. Or am I menacingly meeting you just out in the fucking burnt car park? I was here when we burnt this place down.
Yay! Menacing me.
All right, fine. I'm gonna start over here and.
Okay, I'm gonna pick like a light over there, and you
Okay. God, I love Skipper. Skipper's amazing. Such a good fucking vibe. We got a big day, folks. We got a big day. A lot of stuff happening today. So, yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Anyway, hello, chat. All right. I need to get my voice dead inside. Okay. Oh God. This is terrifying. This is not where I was thinking of having a heart-to-heart. Oh God, I hope this is Skipper. I'm not about to get like jumped, am I?
Not by my hand, no.
No. Out of all places you decide to take us, it's to the burnt place that we burnt. Oh, actually, no, that would make sense for you. You like burning things down.
I do.
I do.
It's also relatively quiet.
Yeah, you're telling me. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. You know what? Let's go. I'm gonna go sit in I took a picture on that truck when this place was burning down. It looked like I was releasing a new album.
Oh, you left evidence.
It's on my phone. Yeah, I guess.
I'm kidding.
Listen, it's fine. I've had people fucking like, oh God, when was it? It was like when I was dealing with my like meds tech and whatnot. I'm still trying to get my like license back for the clinic that I owned and everything. And motherfuckers have that blimp over at the warehouse or something. I can't remember what it was. I think I shot at it, but I don't think my bullets even reached that far. And motherfucker sent me a fine on my phone. Yeah, no, they're
That
assholes.
is horrifying.
It's awful.
Like,
It's,
absolutely.
yeah, I don't know. Even if the bullet didn't reach them, how the fuck did they know? Come on. Up you get.
Oh. It's nice to have two legs again.
Yeah, what happened to your legs? I don't think I got the rundown on that.
So, let me scoot forward a little bit so you don't have to crane your neck. Magpie and Evie used to live in a little location in the sewers. And they had a kept all his stuff and such, though, since Evie's become August and has moved to Orlando Saka, and Magpie now stays within the inn, but they still have, like, the location, and you know how the sewers of Saphir are with creatures like Cupcake. No offense to Cupcake, but you can imagine there's probably not nicer versions of him running around. Yite and all that.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So, they have traps set up basically to dissuade any wild animals or capture them so they can set them free elsewhere or do whatever else with them. They had shown me them before, because I visited before, but it's been a while and I was not in my right mind. So I walked in, I triggered a tripwire, I tried to scramble backwards as the cage came down and it just pinned my leg down.
That would be an ouchie.
Yeah.
Who fixed your leg?
Anyway, it was... I just was able to reattach it once we went and got it. Magpie helped me.
I was gonna say... wait, where did you get your new leg? Did you find the part just like in a scrap?
It's actually the old leg. It wasn't like the leg was super damaged. I was trying to disconnect it as cleanly as I could to get out. The problem was that the cage was too heavy, and then I only had one leg, and it had put me down on my front.
Gotcha.
So I couldn't get the leg out myself until I got help.
Anyway, legs aside. How are you?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Eli reached out to me about a certain situation that you ran out of, something to do with another skipper. I was hoping we could talk a little bit about that if you want.
Okay, what do you... What do you want to talk about with that?
I guess I want to more ask you, what do you want to talk about it? Because no doubt it's probably been on your mind. So, if you wanted a moment to just let things out about it, I wanted to give you that moment.
It's hard. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna be embarrassing. Death.
Alright, Skip.
Thanks. I'm already always worried if I'm even myself anymore, or if, like, I died off long ago and I just think I'm myself. That makes sense? Like a fake copy of what once was, maybe, like, with everything that's happened, maybe I've changed too much, or Octopus has done something. And then this kind of just, there's always, like, the, I guess, sort of benefit that I had where, well, then who else could really just be a hypothetical dead person, so that sometimes was able to help with that, and I could kind of ground myself with that, especially Magpie's been helping me a little bit. We talk about the ship of Theseus a lot. I don't know if you know that thought experiment.
I don't think I'm familiar with it. No.
It's basically this idea that there is Theseus' ship, and it, sails the high seas, and as it sails, it takes damage, as anything does. You hit a rock, you hit a sea monster, you know how it is. And over time, the boards of it get replaced one by one to cover for damage. You take out each piece and put in a new one. Eventually, you will replace every board of the ship of Theseus with new boards, ones that weren't there when it was originally named the ship of Theseus. Is it the same ship or a different ship?
That's, I'm sure, a real thought experiment. But
Yeah.
the way that I see things is, one, first all, and I think everyone knows, Opticos is a bitch. Alright. I mean, we can get that out of the way. Two,
Yeah.
whether you're... I can't really understand it in my own regard, because I'm not like a synthetic, right? I wasn't made that way. But I think that you are your own person by the way that you've made your own friends, you've made your own memories, you've made your own stand for yourself. So no matter how many versions there could be of you, there is only one version of you, and that's what makes you stand out from the rest. That's what makes you Skipper. No matter how many memories might have been saved or transferred or whatever, there's none that could possibly be able to replicate someone with your heart, Skipper. So no matter how many Skippers pop up, I know that there's only one Skipper with a heart like yours.
So if a heart like mine's the worst one?
Who says that? Why would you have a...
Me.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now, you have a great heart. You're always looking out for people. You're always trying to protect and save lives. And make other people happy. But I think it's about time you make yourself happy. Do what you want to do, not serving other people, but serving yourself. What does Skipper want?
I don't know what to do. I wanted to pick up engineering, and have been over time, because originally we didn't have any synth medics basically at the meat rack. Basically, if I got hurt or backbite got hurt, you were fucked. A bit better now, thankfully. So I've had times where I've come back from missions and there's nobody there, and I'm like, I guess I'm fucked today. I don't know. I feel like I'm just putting one foot in front of the other right now. With Eli and everything in this, I'm just trying to find tasks to do so I don't have another freak out.
It's okay to be scared, you know.
Maybe, but I don't know if it's okay to be scared and act like I do sometimes.
Well, it's not like you don't have your reasons. You've kind of been through a lot. I mean, I've gone off the rail as well. I mean, I shot Hamsky. I literally shot my boss and probably my best friend, other than you, obviously.
Thanks.
but I didn't shoot you, so I think you're probably the best friend, you know.
Oh. But I feel disincluded. Now you gotta shoot me.
What if I give you a hug instead? Does that make up for it? Rather than getting shot?
Sure.
You're getting a hug.
Thank you.
How are things with you and Eli? Is it bad? It seems pretty bad.
He's losing his hair.
Yeah. I'm still working on that.
I know. He has a lead from his dad about a place we can go where we're guessing it started to get information, hopefully. We didn't find people, and I've been meaning to ask Eli about who to pick, because he doesn't want to pick people that can breathe for the obvious.
Going there might not be a good idea at all, because even if you can't breathe, it can still get on you. So if you come back, you'd have to like power wash to hell.
And I can't do that.
You can't get power washed?
Well, I can't. I can't tell you a silly thing.
You can tell me silly things, all the silly things.
Nemesis, when I had like the smudge handprint on my face, which Kanika got off by scraping, yeah, Nemesis saw it and basically bought me a new exoskeleton head because it was so dirty and he didn't want to see it anymore, and I explained that it couldn't be cleaned off. Which is why I have the fin with the Saphira banking logo. I decided to be a shitter, and I just took the fin with the branding on it off and traded fins. Well, like he asked me. And then he said something about possibly trying to power wash me, and then recently he sent down a box with the logo on it with a high-powered like a car cleaner, like one of those spinny foam ones, and some synthetic soaps. And he said either I wash myself or he's going to come down with a power washer and do it himself. So at this point, I want to see him do it, especially so I could maybe record it, because he's the one that put in this at the right action.
We could totally use that for advertising for the next power wash. Or car wash thing. You know, at the meat rack. Just a video of a council member with a power wash.
Our car wash is so good that Nemesis wanted it on it.
It's true, exactly.
We could.
We'll be rich.
Ooh.
And we can, like, make the inn into, like, a giant, like, fancy mansion.
There we go. Like, many rooms and secret doors and, like, puzzles.
Like Cluedo? You wanna make the inn like
I don't know
Cluedo?
I don't know what Cluedo is.
Like murder mystery kind of thing?
Yeah.
But
Wait, no, I don't want people to get murdered in the end. But
yeah, I was gonna say, like, we do a murder mystery without the murder part, but just like make it like a fake murder, you know?
yeah, I think that would be fun if, like, ooh, you stay here for long enough, you learn the secrets, and you can find little rooms to sequester yourself in. And
the winner gets one free night.
Interesting. Ooh. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? That's me, Ash. Advertising mastermind.
You should put that on a business card.
I don't want the business card. Actually, I do have a business card.
Is it cool?
Although we're getting a little...
Is it a cool business card?
We're getting off topic.
Damn it. I thought you would notice.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, you thought you could just escape this. No, we're having this.
Damn.
You said about how Eli's losing their hair and whatnot, but I'm asking how the both of you are handling it, which also means you need to talk about yourself. Like, are you guys still like strong together, or has the fights made things
I think so. I haven't really talked to him since freaking out on Sunday.
And you were
I've messaged him occasionally.
You were upset at Eli for keeping that from you? Or...
I don't know if I'm upset with him for keeping it from me. I guess I'm more upset that the way I was told was offhanded. It was because somebody else went up to Magpie and was like, "Hey, did you guys see like the other chassis war in your garage?" And I was just like kind of over there, and I was like, "What?" So it was it's about as gentle of a landing as a plane crash, but
I get you. You didn't know how to process it, so you just kind of like let loose, and Eli was there at the time. One thing led to another.
I don't think I yelled at it. I don't remember very well. I don't like how I get with stuff like that, where it just, like, my brain starts panicking and freaking out, and I get so angry, and then I can barely remember what I'm doing, and I'm just acting off of emotions. I'm trying to get people to turn me off for a bit, so I could at least try to process when there weren't people here, because the last time I felt like that, I think I've gotten a little bit better at determining when it starts, but it's hard to stop the slide when it starts. It's just a matter of...
It snowballs.
Get distance. Yeah. It's like a spiral. And everybody, I love them to bits. But everybody was just like, "What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? Why do you want to do this?" It's like guiding.
Question after question, and you just don't want to repeat it, and then it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Do you
I
have...
didn't want to say it at all, because then if I said it, it made it real. And then if I thought of it as like truly real, if I repeated it myself, then I knew it was just gonna even further and faster.
Well, have you ever put like a plan in place for if you feel like it's happening? Maybe what you could do is, if you feel it happening, go to a safe place for you. You know, that's somewhere that brings you comfort and safety, and where you won't get assaulted by 100 different people being like, "Oh, this, that, the other, oh, what's happening, blah, blah, blah." And then if you want, you can always text me whenever you're at your place or wherever. We can find each other, sit down, talk, and see if we can work things out.
That'd be nice.
And we'll just take a moment to just lay there, breathe, and talk when you're ready.
AMC actually recommended too having like a place to go, so I don't just run off wildly with the band. But I can just be left alone.
We need like a skipper happy room. So we just set up a room and put all the things that you love in that room and give you comfort. And then we'll put like a whole bunch of like synth flavor sticks in there, so you can just like, you know, indulge for a little bit. Sometimes when people are sad, they just eat.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm already experiencing too many sensations to flavor stick.
True.
When I'm kind of upset like that.
That would be another thing. If you're oversensitized, you need somewhere to just, you know, pace around without the whole 20 questions game.
Exactly. I said some mean things to Magpie and Hamsky when they messaged me.
Well, like any good friends, they know that even if you do have moments where you say things that you don't mean at the time or whatnot, they always do come back. Because, well, not only do they care for you as a friend, but your family, and we love you.
Thanks. Love y'all too.
So no matter whatever battle you're fighting, you ain't fighting it alone.
It means a lot.
Well, what kind of bestie would I be if I wasn't here for you? The answer is a pretty short.
Actually, the one?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. You know. What's on your mind?
Yes. I don't know, it's silly.
I accept silly.
I'm a little bit worried that I'm the worst skipper. Like if there's a hypothetical, well, I guess not hypothetical. Oh god. I'm fucked. Okay, there's another me out there, and they're all nice and sweet and stuff, and I have all my fun little intricacy. I mean, I guess I've always had bits and meltdowns, but it's always usually been contained to myself. But I don't know. What if I'm like the shitty sucky one, and then people pick the other one, and that one starts to work in apartments, and then I find out that nobody really cared for me as much as I thought, and it was just all the image of that they had in my head from before everything happened and who I used to be and such. So when the image of who I used to be is presented in front of them so deliciously upon like a dinner plate, that's what they choose because that's the easy one. That's the nicer one. And nobody wants a burnt piece of char over a piece of wood.
So just a few things on your mind, you know. Just one or two. Well, I can tell you right now, if anyone's worth their goddamn medal and actually give a damn, they'll know that there is no better version than you. Just because you have difficulties and problems, I mean, everybody has those, doesn't mean that you're just something to give up on. Those challenges have always been there to make us who we are, what makes us people. No matter if you could just clone yourself over and over again to make those problems come away. Eventually, even that skipper that's there, that is the better version, at some point they're gonna be met with a brick wall where they have their own different problems, and then it could get worse for them, and then it's like a cycle, because if they just clone another version and make a new one, the same thing's gonna happen again, just with time. So
Destined for disaster.
pretty much. But just
Yeah.
because there is that brick wall doesn't mean you can't climb over it or go around it. That's what you've been doing.
I don't know how good I've been doing at it.
I mean, you slip and fall a few times, but you don't quit. I've never seen you ever quit. You stay focused. You're faithful to your partner. You are always there at your work trying to do your best. And if a friend ever needs anything, who's the first one that's always there? It's Skipper. You shoot yourself down way too much.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I'm just telling you what's already there and in front of you. You just need to open your eyes to see it.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes you need a reminder once in a while.
Appreciate it.
Of course. No, you do the same for me. If roles reversed. Sitting in a lovely abandoned car park with a burnt down Walmart.
I did want to ask how you've been. Haven't seen you in a little bit.
I mean, I've been dealing with home patients a lot. I've had clients there for, years, and they don't like other doctors, or they're unable to. Well, no one can really go to my clinic anymore because that thing's burnt to hell. So I still have all the information. Like, I still have the information of like patient files and stuff like that and everything on my phone. So I can still do my job. It's just a lot harder and a lot more time consuming. So I've been busy with that, and oh god, I might turn pink at some point, and I might get horns, and maybe a tail, and be exceptionally horny.
What?
Me and Darcy have been talking it over for a while, and so you know Darcy's a succubus, right?
Yes. I'm still confused if she works on me.
Well, we'll see if I work on you, I guess.
I might just be okay with being told what to do by pretty ladies.
Yeah. Yo, me too. Put it there. But basically, you know, for her to literally survive, she has to, feed. The only way she can do that is through deviant ways. And she doesn't like feeding on other people, so another method to keep it that is just me and her is that we do a process where she ends up turning me into a succubus.
Okay.
And then we can
And they just spin off each
other. Yeah, pretty much. However, I have been warned that if that happens, for the next few weeks, my behavior might be, and priorities might be a little different. Just a little different. And my color of my skin might change. I'll get horns. Probably a tail. Which it's been on my mind a lot. I don't know how I feel about changing who I've been the entire... Jesus, what the hell would my brother think? Oh my god.
Well, he's an asshole, so
He
fuck
is.
him.
He is,
Right?
he is an asshole, but me and him have... Between him and my granddad, like, literally my only family left, and he has his whole family thing, you know, he has a kid and a wife and everything, and the kids... I miss being able to spend time with them, and if I end up walking in the door someday as a succubus, they're gonna be like, what the fuck happened to you? Who are you? You're not fucking Ash. Get out of here. And I might not see them ever again. I wonder if it'll fix my throat as well. That would be helpful. See, I got my own.
I'm sorry. That's a big choice. Trying to help your partner. Your marriage partner.
Yeah.
I forgot what Darcy's gender is, I'm sorry. Wife?
Fiance.
Fiance? Okay.
Where's my gay ring?
Nice. Very
Awesome
pretty.
magic trick.
Yeah? Ooh. That's so cool.
I made Kanto say zoinks from doing it.
Wanna see what happened? But
I still
sorry,
need to
I'm
get
distracting.
her ring. I need to do a heist. Skipper, I need to do a heist. I need you.
I can do my best. I'm trying to learn how to set up more things for people to do and such. Especially because we need the money for the inn right now.
I need to.
So give people shit to do.
I need
Helps.
to.
Usually gets money.
Can we do that?
Alright. I can do my damnedest.
I'm only messing around. I'll get it sorted somehow, some way.
No, it's too late.
What do you mean it's too late?
It's too late. I'm sorry, I already put down your name on the list. I'm calling my best people. There's going to be a montage where you see each one of them and they're doing various things that suggest what job they do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can have to see something that happened. Yeah, of course, yeah, you're the one that asked me.
Yes.
You're the one that has, like, the most emotional and compelling reason to go rob a jewelry store.
Yeah.
So you're the main character.
Let's go. It's what I've always wanted to be, the main character.
Yeah, sorry, that's a big choice. I wish I could... I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to say anything, just being able to talk to it about somebody and just having them listen is more than enough.
I'm sorry.
But that's what I'm
Well,
doing.
if you're flesh-colored next time I see you, or pink with horns, I don't care. Either way, you're actually...
That's the thing. I don't know what color I might be. I might be green, or like purple, or like blue.
I'm sorry, if you're blue, then you're not Ashler.
What does that mean?
Any other color, I'll accept that you're you, but I just don't think you could be blue. I just don't think it's your color.
Well, what's wrong with why is blue not my color? What the fuck?
I don't know. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be joshing about this as much.
No, you can. I insist.
No, I feel better. Alright. I don't care what shape or color you come in or what have you, or if you have different priorities next time I see you. As long as I get to see you again and we're friends. And you make whichever choice makes you happiest, okay? It's your body. Don't let people... Don't make it like...
Close to you.
Don't let anybody force you into anything, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you think it's the best choice.
It's just that I love this lady, but I'm sorry if I start hitting on you aggressively.
It's okay, I'll accept it.
Well, even if I did, I don't think you could feed me. Or can you?
I don't know how that works.
Well, I would love to get into the details about it with you. Oh, wow, that's impressive. You do yoga?
I agree. Yeah, I'm doing yoga right now. Get started. There we go. Okay, sorry.
In front of me? No.
Is it so bad, actually? Go.
Yeah.
Damn it! Ah!
You're doing the craziest yoga I've seen so far. That's wild.
I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best. It's very well. I practice.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have a metal endoskeleton, so sometimes the bounds of it are untenable.
You're not.
And it's just limited by my cervical capacities.
God, no.
There we go.
Wait, if you don't have an endoskeleton, are you?
I do have an endoskeleton.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I have an internal metal structure. Otherwise, it'd be horrifying when I took off my arm. It'd just be like my arm. But like, I guess it'd be horrifying if I took off my arm anyways. But
so it's not
I have internal
possible for
structures.
you to be the man behind the slaughter, right?
What are you referencing?
Nothing. Stupid. Something stupid.
One second, we're gonna stand. Oh, there we go. The moment I crouch, it doesn't.
Standings for nerds. You never need to.
Anyways, I will not force you to go into the intricacies of how succubus feeding works.
Well, it's.
I am sort of curious from like a scientific standpoint, but
Yeah, I'm just doing it for science, you know.
You're doing it for science, just for science, bro. Take off your clothes, it's for science, bro.
I'm pretty sure Eli would kill me.
Okay, yeah, but Eli is like dating still, and apparently like took my other one to a hotel room, and is smooching on August. So he basically said I can do what I want, but he's not going to be happy about it. But he doesn't want to be a hypocrite because he's jealous.
All right, I'm gonna slap that hoe real hard.
He's just climbing the family tree, I guess. I don't know.
You can't say that.
It's what it feels like sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm like second, like Silva's first, but still. I guess I can't complain too much because, like, if he's climbing the family tree, then I have directly benefited from it. But, like, fuck, you know, there's a difference between one run and, like, three, I guess. I don't know.
How do you do it? How do you, like, handle that?
Which part?
All of it. That your partners... I mean... I was okay whenever Darcy was going off, you know, with other people and whatnot, because, I mean, she literally needed to do that, otherwise she would die. So I was like, that's fine, I'm cool with that, you know, as long as I get to see you back home at the end of the day and all that nonsense. But she wasn't off dating other people. And, like... constantly going back and being able to just like, I'm okay with other people, you know, having multiple partners and stuff like that, and being able to say I love you and whatnot. Your situation's kind of unique because, as you said, literally climbing the family ladder. Like,
I was more okay with it when things between Syl and I were fine. I mean, they've never been truly great. They've always hated me and thought I made a wrong choice a long time ago, which has affected them negatively. But then everything else happened, and it's been rough.
yeah. Like, at the start, I only knew that it was just you, Syl, and Eli, right? I didn't know any about this other stuff. Like, that seems
That's
so
recent. Well, pretty recent. I'm going to Atlanta soccer stuff, so
I hear.
I also feel a little bit left fielded.
I hear that he got with a guy called Toko Odar. Is that true?
No. Oh, well, actually, no. It could honestly be true, and he wouldn't have told me. But I don't think so. I have good news for you, actually, Ash. I'm not pregnant.
You're not?
I'm not.
Wait, why are you saying that to me like I was the person that made you pregnant?
What, don't you remember?
Well, you know, it might be a little bit complicated. I don't have the capabilities of making you pregnant the last time I checked.
Science is
Science is a wild thing. How do we always fall into conversations about making you pregnant?
Dude, I feel like this isn't the first time we've talked about it.
Yeah, have you got like baby fever? Like, what's going on?
Sometimes I see babies and they're really cute and stuff, but like, I already have a kid, but the kid's an adult now, and like, she was barely a child for a bit, and then she had like 10 other parents, so it was basically just her like committing reverse adoption of like, you're my parent, you're my parent, you're my parent.
Whoa. You can't have a kid and then say they had 10 other parents. That makes no sense.
Do you know, Miss Marla?
No, I don't think so.
She's, Opticos's wife. Nice lady, but sometimes complicated with her taste in men, but she made some things nice while I was there, but she didn't exactly break me out either. It's a bit... a little bit, like... I guess, like, the worst form of centrism, where it's just kind of a bad from both. Where she didn't do anything radical and get me out or anything like that, but... she... Anyways, sorry.
No, you're fine.
When I first met her, she had a kid. A synthetic kid. Basically, she originally had like an organic child. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. But that child was sick. So to try to save the kid, he was trying to make copies, basically, of the kid, to make a synthetic child to be able to practice and test upon safely without hurting her actual kid. But then her kid died, leaving the synthetic one behind. He got brought out by a worker in there. I don't remember her name. I apologize, it's been a bit. and she ended up starting to go around the Purple Lotus. I think I met her at the meat rack as well. She used to call herself Trash, but then ended up being named Charlotte after Charlotte's Web.
No, I don't. I feel like I've met a Charlotte, but I can't picture it in my head.
She's got like a black blue hair, bright eyes. They're always like slowly changing color, but it's so slow, it's almost uncanny because you look at her once and it's blue, and then you look away for a bit, you look back and you're like, am I pink now? But like if you're just watching her eyes, you just don't even think about it. It's crazy.
Optical illusion kind of thing.
Exactly. But basically through stuff and things, we got Milo to agree to kind of letting her go. And I feel like even though I'm not the best at checking up on her, I'm more consistent than others have been due to their own disappearances or shit that comes up. And she grew up really fast too. She's an adult now. Has this cool kind of punky outfit. Last time I checked, I think she's doing or learning tattoos.
It's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, now I'm rambling about like my like kind of kid, not kid.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to ramble.
I think it's good she grew up so fast. Probably sounds terrible, but I don't think I was in any place, or anybody else. She declared a parent was in any place to raise a kid.
Yeah. I mean, me and my brother were a handful as it was. We were always at each other's throats. So, you know, it was, parenting's not easy from what I can tell. But still doesn't not want me to give it a shot at least.
I want it to be safe, but it feels like safe and peace is just... It's when you don't let life in. This is safe and peaceful, but that's because we're the only people here. Beyonce is safe and peaceful because they block out a bunch of people at the gates, and they force you to act a certain way.
You don't find the
Yeah, okay.
safe and peaceful? I mean, that's a silly question, but...
No, I really don't. I'm trying to make it that way with in apartments at least, so even if the street's crazy, people have a nice place to go home to. It's been hard.
Well,
I discovered who did one of the murders in the end because they told me.
True. But either way, we kind of went off on a tangent there. I was asking about...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Just that... I don't know, you seem so... I wouldn't say you're comfortable with how Eli kind of runs off with all these other different people. I mean, Syl is a different story, but just, I don't know, I feel like them running off, and then if you wanted to have something with somebody else, and then they said no, seems... And if they give you an...
He wouldn't say no, he tries to be specific. That he has some jealousy problems, but he doesn't want to let that get in the way.
But what about you? Do you not have any upsets about it? Do you not feel jealous? Are you genuinely okay with it? It's okay if you are, but just...
Yeah. He hasn't messaged me as much since the meltdown, but I think he's just trying to give me space. I'm hoping that he's not just... I don't know. That's just me being silly. Never mind.
No, that's not you being silly. If you want your partner to be there for you and actually take care of you, that's nothing silly about that. You both agreed to get into a relationship.
To be fair, he probably feels the need to respect my space, because last time I had a meltdown and he wouldn't give me space.
But that was when you were having a meltdown.
Yeah. Well, I had a meltdown recently too, and you might not know when it's good to come back around. Fuck if I know either. I just play it by ear.
True.
I should just dissect my brain and figure out what fucking makes me do it. I don't want to be like this.
You think just resetting things will make things back to normal?
No, I don't know. I just... It's hard. MC's kind and tries to tell me, like, everybody goes through what you go through. Everybody does. And yet I feel like it's like... I don't want to minimize other people's struggles, but sometimes I feel like with the meltdowns and stuff, it's like comparing other people falling off their bike to me crashing in a truck or into a wall.
Well, I mean, these meltdowns, you said you were getting a better hold of them, right? Like you're more realizing whenever they start coming on, right?
Yeah.
And
like I can tell the downhill is starting, yeah.
is there ever a time where it just like escalates, like where it goes to like 1 to 100 like immediately? Because if you
No, because it's like there's like an initial jolt of panic.
Yeah.
And freak out. So there's that kind of 1 to 100, but then everything else kind of builds up. It like swirls inside of me. It's like it needs time to like really get going out of the station, I guess. It's not you press my buttons, I'm immediately like that badly. It's like it's bad and then it just gets worse.
Do you have a diary by any chance? Something you write in?
I tried to make a mood journal, but I don't know, I kind of just did it on a whim. It's not like it was anything professional. I basically would try to summarize my emotions for the day in different colored pencils, and then it was on like this like graph paper notebook, so then I could look across it and kind of get a general like weather to climate comparison. See if I guess was getting better with some things or not.
I think what you should do is that, you know, when you've, you know, taken the time to make or find a place that makes you comfortable that you can go to when this snowball starts happening, that you have a book like that in there, so then you can write down what may have started it, how you're feeling at that moment, if it's getting worse or better by writing it or not, and at least then we'll be able to look at it if you're comfortable with sharing such things, that from an outside perspective perhaps I might be able to help to see if we can pinpoint specific things that start the snowball effect in ways that we can try and either make it easier or cut it out of your life entirely so you don't have to go through it every so often. And sometimes it's not just a specific thing, it can be multiple things or completely different events. So even if you think like it's one thing, sometimes your subconscious could be showing you something that you didn't even realize at the time.
That'd be nice. Thank you. I feel like you're the first person I've told about this, so you've been like, here's a thing you can do. I feel like everybody else just goes like, everybody has that, or they're like, oh, I love it too.
Get over it.
Or we'll figure it out, you know? It's all kind of just vagaries. Having something concrete that somebody else recommended feels really nice.
Wow.
Feels like a better jumping off point than me throwing pasta at the wall, seeing what sticks.
I mean, that is some interesting ways to put forward your artistic style. I mean, we could like, throw pasta at the wall, pin that thing up, and sell it for a fortune. I'm sure someone will buy it.
Yeah. Gotta dip in some different paint or something.
What would you call this pasta painting?
Al dente.
Al penne.
Al dente. So apparently that's how you check if noodles are al dente. It's like if you stick it through the wall and sticks, it's either it is or it isn't.
What a waste of good, like, pasta. What the fuck?
Are your nutritional needs so high that if you miss out on one piece of noodle, you're gonna die?
Yep.
Honest question.
That's how
Oh,
squishy
fuck.
I am. You know, if I don't have the exact serving as it said on the packaging, I'm done. That's it.
Oh fuck, is that why it has serving sizes?
No.
Oh
serving.
god, whenever I fed somebody, I've just been like guesstimating at it. Can people tell when I look at it? Like is the serving size or not?
No, serving sizes are just a recommendation for people trying to keep a very specific diet in mind. They're not actually necessary or thing. It's just a recommendation for those who, you know, want to eat in a certain way. You can guesstimate as much as you want.
I have this. It was like horrific flashbacks in my mind's eye about feeding people things, especially when I gave Steve once like I think half raw chicken. I wasn't the best cook. Still not the best cook.
Half a raw chicken, and he's okay.
I was like, he said it was fine and it tasted fine to him, but like looking back on it, it was really
Definitely had the shits.
like. I got through the middle of it, and it was like rare.
Oh well. Fuck Steve anyway.
Yeah, fuck him.
Screw that guy.
This is before we broke up. Fuck the guy.
You and Steve were a thing?
Yeah, like a very long time ago, yeah. We dated for like, I think we went pretty steady for like a year from like when I started out the meet back, and then afterwards, and then we kind of just went our own ways and stuff. We didn't hang out as much, we didn't talk as much, especially with the garage in 2nd Street, and then Madeline came along and he was singing her songs and stuff. I don't think he was like intentionally cheating, but just didn't. He never sang me anything.
I should have nearly drowned in my clinic ages ago, because then I would have been there and I could have swooped you away. With very poor effort.
Damn.
I'd lift you up and then I'd be like, my arms.
It's okay, I'll like secretly pull a chair over and be kind of half standing on it. Let you have your moment.
That's pretty good, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Jokes aside, though, I think we got a solid plan in place. But I do want to ask.
This feels nice.
What's the plan between you and Eli? Have you texted since the little spat, or?
A little bit. I didn't really yell at him or anything. I don't want to say we spatted. I think I just was like, "Oh, you need to leave me alone right now." I was kind of upset. I very much tried not to blame him, but my emotions were high and everything was getting fuzzy. We texted a little bit. I should. If he's giving me space, I should probably text him to let him know that I don't need it really as much anymore. It's whatever now.
My honest opinion in regards to it, I would have at least slapped Eli once. Because if they went into a hotel room with another skipper and they didn't tell you, seems kind of
yeah. But I also think maybe it takes time for people to figure out how to word things, I guess. And maybe that wasn't the best choice on his part, but with how much I freaked out about before about who I am and if I'm me or what have you, it's very possible you're just trying to protect me and find the best way to break it without causing a mind-shattering fucking problem. Unlike what happened where I learned it offhand.
I think Eli was trying to make sure they had all the facts straight before, telling you about it, and obviously finding a good time when you're in the right state of mind to tell you about everything they figured out, but that kind of went out the window and it was just kind of like thrown at you.
Yeah. Not by him, by a different
Yeah, but I know. Yeah, I get that. So we'll see what happens, but I'm sure. I just don't like to see you guys fight, because I think more than anything, now's the time for you guys to be like two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
But
I could use hugs. I miss him.
Nothing should ever be forced. So if you need that space, take it. And if you guys want to keep things going, don't be afraid to make those choices.
Yeah, of course. I love him a lot. And yeah, I just want to make him happy, especially with everything that's going on. I don't want to. I feel like I keep causing problems for him and stuff, and then. I'm sorry, I'm rambling again.
No, I don't think.
I just want him to be happy.
I know, and I think Eli knows that too. Eli, I think, dotes you to bits, although they have very strange ways of showing it. But I do believe that genuinely you're the one they care the most about. Oh, back to yoga. Wow, that's impressive. Show spots. God, you remind me of Pete. I don't know why. Just scudding around like that. Yeah, I think Eli does care. It's just that, you guys are kind of going through a lot of stress with not only your personal lives, but as a couple, because with their current health at the minute, that of course is going to cause a lot of emotions to be all over the place and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's never easy just to sit down when Eli's very stubborn.
Yeah. I have to believe it'll get better.
Well, I'll do my best.
And he, even though he's strange, I like that about him a lot. You know, when we first started talking, he was kind of just an asshole. He's learned a lot to be kind and sweet. He used to not really feel much of anything. He'd mock my fear of ghosts and stuff, but...
Fear of what?
One. I don't like ghosts. I really don't fucking like ghosts. I really don't like... There's like one spirit that is cool at the onsen, and that has been a relationship built out of slow trust over many months. And still sometimes when she appears in front of me, I feel a little jolt of
The little
but he's not for that. He's gotten much better. Not that I want to force him to change himself for me, but I feel like he's gotten much better at talking to people and such, and he's friends with people like you, and that makes me happy and makes you feel safe. Yeah.
to be friends with Eli, and if it weren't for you, I'm sure that wouldn't be possible. 'Cause it seems like if it weren't for you, you wouldn't have been able to crack the shell, let them be who they want to be.
Maybe. Or maybe he'd want to do it anyways, or still wouldn't have done it. I'm not sure.
I hope you're just ready for the possibility that if this does end up going to surgery, and if I can pluck this thing out, that you are just going to be overburdened with love and emotions. Because from what I can tell is that if this thing is suppressing emotions that are already there, and if Eli is able to get through that with you already, with what they've been able to show you this far, if it's gone, I'm sure that would just increase twofold, basically. So
I don't know. I'm gonna get smothered.
you're gonna get smothered. It's just how it is, you know.
It might also just be because Star seems to enjoy my presence too.
True. Either way, you've got some fun days ahead of you once they're out of recovery and can come back home.
And you have fun days ahead of you too.
What if I hit on
If you get a
Hamsky?
tail, can I pet it?
Yeah, of course you can. But what if I hit on Hamsky? Like that would be really weird.
I don't know. Would it be weird?
Yes, that's
Do
like
you
my
consider
boss.
him family?
Yeah, well, not family. He's like more like a really close friend. Me, him, and Jasmine were like 3 peas in a pod. And now if I like start hitting on him, even though I've given him like relationship advice and shit like that before, I'm his doctor. It's unethical.
I guess if you're not doing it while you're in a doctorly setting, I don't know how that stuff works, Ash. Hopefully you'll just be able to contain it, I guess, and just be like, no. And just go pick like a better target afterwards.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know how
think-
badly I'll be able to control myself whenever I'm like that.
I don't think you can make it He's very understanding. I told him directly that I hated him multiple times in a row while I was losing it, and he kept just saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, you're my family. So I think that he is relatively flexible if he cares about you, which obviously he does.
If he can handle
You
it.
shot him and you're still around.
Yeah, if I shot him, and if I can, like, you know, point a gun at him and say that this is a robbery, like, multiple times, I think we're good. He is a pussy.
Exactly. So I think your relationship, friendship will survive many a stormy weather. So I think you have gone pretty much to about as bad as it could get. So all you have is up.
You mean... No, never mind. I'll not make that joke. Ugh. Come on. Let's get you home. Oh.
Bouncing. Oh.
Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah.
I can't believe you try and grab my tail. You don't know what will happen if you grab my tail. Anything could happen.
We can always find out.
It's for science. It's for science.
It's not fucking around if you write it down.
Christ's sake. Alright. It's your turn to die now.
This card is so damn. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Alright, come here. Come here. Come here, little one.
Oh.
It's your favorite. Kill you. What the? Ew, gross. I need to slap that voice changer back. Feel better?
Ow!
Hey, look, there you
Yeah,
go.
I feel better.
Feel already
Hey!
better.
Wait,
Goddamn.
I can go to your most specialist. Your favorite is the boys.
My favorite is the boys. Oh my god, it actually has like judge, jury, and executioner on it. Oh, that's so fucked up. What the shit?
That is so fucked up. Oh, it is off. Ah.
Look at the little guy.
I cannot be height-based calibration while in this. There you go. I love him. Look at him.
Look
It's
at
so
him.
cool.
I need. I'll go to a different world and show him off.
Okay.
Better off.
I can
Go to the light.
Go to the
Whoa.
light. Go to the light.
Look at the little
Some
guy.
of the flight probes are good. Some aren't. Oh, he's so cute.
It's so
But there's a
fucked
joke where
up.
it's like you saw this guy die and you're like, and this is part of my personality now.
Well, the whole thing is that I am meant to fuck with their friends. So, and if this pisses them off to come after me, it means I get to kill their friends, and then I get to go after my target when they're all alone.
Yeah, I like that we have just a fucking antagonist meeting in the middle of the house.
I can't believe, like, the hanging thing. That is so fucked up.
That is so fucked up. I love it though. It's so funny.
Holy shit.
You hung this doll. You
Yeah,
hung this doll.
bro, listen. The game's the game, and he lost, alright?
Yeah.
He lost, bro. It's just wait. If I turn on my body shield, though, does it also go over? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay.
Damn, your puppet is not protected.
They're gonna cut. They're gonna cut the rope. The bastards.
Damn it. They're just gonna take it and be like, ours now. You're gonna be like, oh, okay.
He's mine now. I'll make another. It's fine.
It's fine. Oh,
Such a good job
I'm
on
shoving
it.
my shield in the charger real quick.
Yes.
Who made the model?
Fox did.
Nice.
Well, I need to go do the same because I've got 2 other things I need to do today. So,
Yo, same. I think one of these is the same thing, but you're on the opposite side of it.
What? That's crazy. How are you talking about, bro? How
Yeah,
are you
that's
talking about?
Yeah. And what do you do Friday, huh?
Hey, bro. Don't want to talk about it, bro.
You think
I don't want to
I'm
talk
for
about it. I don't want to talk about it, bro. I don't want to talk about it. All right. Good luck. Thank you
I was
for
actually
listening.
half anxious because of your like fucking smiley face that it was gonna be a fucking bait and switch.
What do you mean? What?
Oh, well, because
Oh.
like
What do you
my
mean a
guesstimate
bait and
was
switch?
is that like the that like because there's like the fucking hacked phones and stuff like that. Even though only one person hypothetically had it out of character, but Ash hasn't been around,
Uh-huh.
so I was wondering if it was gonna be like, oh shit.
Got him.
But there'd be no real reason to or anything like that. I was just like,
Well, I mean, I have a reputation
it's like-
for
it's
just
like Pierce,
killing
sorry.
people,
Yeah.
you know. So
yeah,
It is
it's
what it
okay.
is,
You can
bro.
kill me.
no. What do you mean?
And then the copy of Skipper is gonna be the best version of Skipper.
This is the best version of Skipper. This is my new Skipper.
This one, yay! I win.
I win. Listen, never kill a member of Cough. Can't beat Cough.
Never ever.
Never.
Dude, fucking.
ever.
Briar would die for. Probably not die for you.
I will die for you. Who are you?
He
You
doesn't
die for
have many
Cobb.
friends, so whenever he makes a friend, he's just like mine.
You're my friend.
precious,
now,
my
for
precious.
life.
And he just lost a friend recently, kinda, even though he's trying to scrabble for that back. So he's just very much like, yeah.
Is that with Peep?
French? Maybe.
What'd you do to Peep? What'd you do? Me? Never.
I plead the fifth. I
Okay.
plead the fifth. I
So
want
that
my
means
lawyer.
You're guilty. It means you're guilty. Well, guess what? I am your lawyer. I'm your union
You're the
representative.
judge, jury, and executioner.
I'm the judge, jury, executioner, motherfucker. Just speak to my lawyer right now.
Hello, sir. I should kill the person that you're attached to.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Stop that. Stop that.
This is
Alright.
Don't do that.
I'll see you around. Perhaps a lot sooner than you think. Smiley face.
Wow. Your doll is still visible when you're invisible, by the way.
Uh-oh. 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 That might be
I want to tell
problematic.
Fox about it.
Fox! Fox! I need you. Alright, take care, Skipper.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, folks. Ugh. I will skedaddle here real soon. Wait, let me just do something real quick. Damn, bro. Alright, folks. I'll literally be back in like 30 minutes or so. And when I am, we'll be doing some more stuff. And then after that, we got gang. This guy didn't take out Judge, not specifically, but there is a stream like about a week or two back, maybe a little bit more, where there is an attack on the Valenti's base with the these guys. So, you can hunt it out there. I don't think no one clipped his death, though. Not that I know of. Unless it's in the Valenti's, like, RP clips. Probably there somewhere. And did I see your DM, Neb? Let me see. Let me see your DM right now. Let me give you the rundown. I'll send you Burke's backstory, and you can have a read over that, Neb. And I'll give you a few rundown of a few things if you're committing working to. You already did? Oh, okay. Well, then I gotta tell you the rules then. The rules of the tragedy of Burke the Unwise. But anyway, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye!